We got a fish on. Absolutely hit me hard. I think we got a good bass. I'll bring him up the steps, Mark. He's ripping down to the right. Is it still there? I hope it's not come off. Beautiful bite.
Welcome to Fishing Dorset Line.
Welcome back to a very blowy session. I'm getting joined today by Mark Williams. I phoned Mark up this morning. I said, do you fancy fishing Poole Harbour? One, because of the weather. I'm not going to go and hit a beach. I'm not going to waste my time to get there, pack up and go home. We are forecast really bad weather. It's already probably gusting about 18 at the moment. This is the weather I do like. Bit of comfort, fish in the harbour, you can jump in your van or your car, whatever you want to do. We're after flounder and bass. Will we get one out? Don't know. If you haven't seen my previous video, go back and watch my previous video of a daytime capture within Poole Harbour, which I wasn't expecting. Straight out rag. Now what I've done, I come down a little bit early. I've got Poole Sea Angling ragworm and it's fresh, beautiful, but what I have got, I've got pure fresh worm, and I've dug enough to bait up probably about 3 or 4 times, and I'm going to see if anything differs between fresh worm, like fresh worm or fresh worm, you know what I'm saying. But that wind's getting up, as you can see. I've got weights on the camera. Right, rig wise, I have been busy this week. I've been making my own rigs. I don't think you're going to see them, but what I've got on, I'm going to try a shore cast 4-ounce roll around lead. What I have done, size 2 Camazan hooks, and I have put the quick links on those. So that's one rig that I prepped up. The second rig is the rig I had success before. Oh, let me get the hook out. But what we're going to do with this one, I'm going to cast this one at distance, 4-ounce grip lead there. But what I got on there is the play speeds. Size 2 Camazan hooks, same again. Quick release if you get that fishy on. I'm on my Foosas with my old not my old Teguras, I lied. With my C14 pluses, Shimano's. I have brought another rod along, which is brand new for 2026, and a brand new reel for 2026. And I probably will get 3 rods out tonight. It ain't my normal thing, but it's a brand new Bullfrog 8000 Evo, and I'll tell you, it is the dog spuds for the money. You can't go wrong with it. But what I'll do, I'll have a coffee, have a bit of dinner, wait for this tide to come back in. Oh, I've already hooked a whopper. But this is what we've got at the moment. We have got no water. This is a big spring tide. Stay tuned. Let's see if we can get any fish out from here tonight. It'd be really nice if we can. Time for a bit of dinner and a nice coffee. Right, as I was saying earlier, Poole Sea Angling ragworm, absolutely beautiful. And then I've only got a small amount of what I've dug. Let me just wipe the lens. I think the lens is a little bit furry. I do apologise. That tide has turned now, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some freshies just on a 3-hook flapper, and I'm going to walk out and lob it out. Just a single worm, I'm not going extravagant. And then what I'll do, Mark hasn't got his wellies, so I will walk Mark's rod out if he wants it walking out as well. Beautiful. So this is a straight rig, nothing on it, with the fresh ragworm. It's really awkward as well where it's fresh. It's all slippy and slimy and soaking wet. I've had it in paper, but It's about as fresh as it comes. But that wind's picked up nicely. This is what we want. We want the wind. Just slide them worms on. Beautiful. And then the very last one. But I'll be using all 3-hook flappers tonight. Actually, I've got half a worm there, but what I'll do, I'll feed it through halfway, and I'll put a big freshie on the back end. Let me just dry my hands, because these fresh worms are rather wet. I think we've got rain coming. It's not forecast rain, but it feels like it is gonna. Right, there we go. Baited up. 3-hook flapper. All fresh worm on there. That wind's getting up, but that tide's coming in now, so I'm gonna quickly walk out, get it out. Fingers crossed, bass, flounder. We'll see what we can get out tonight. What a result. It's not a blank. Look at the size of that. It's tiny. He's only just caught. I saw the bite as well, believe it or not. Look at that. That should be a thumbnail. That is a beautiful little checker bass, that little school bass. That was on the fresh waggies. I saw the little rattle. Hopefully, Mummy and Dad is about. Let me just quickly pop that back. Happy with that. Little beauty. But that was on the fresh rag, so that's the first fish out, and hopefully they will get a bit bigger. I've got a grip lead and a rolling lead out there. The reason being is for that tide running, the rolling lead will cover a bit of ground as it comes round without fouling the other line. I'm gonna get this baited back up. Happy days. The blank's over. I don't care how big that fish was. It's still a fish. It's a bass. A little school bass, but it's a fish. Hopefully, as this tide progresses and the night picks up, hopefully we'll get the bigger bass out. And hopefully some flounders, but that wind is absolutely howling now. And it's getting dark pretty quick. Right, let's get it baited up, let's waffle, more action. So guys, we've got a fish on. Absolutely hit me hard. I think we've got a good bass. I'll bring him up the steps, Mark. He's whipping down to the right. Is it still there? I hope it's not come off. Beautiful bite. We got a double shot, guys. Cheers, Mark. We got a double shot, guys. We got brother and baby. Let me just quickly get these off, get the small one back ASAP. I won't bother showing you the small one. Actually, I will. Baby. It felt bigger than what it did, but it's still a very nice bass. Let me take my headlight off. Let me just put it on the ground a minute, guys, and that way I don't blind the camera. Certainly got a good fight, good account of itself as well. Happy days, guys, just popping back. Fish them storms. That's the only way to go fishing. Let's get another rig straight out there. Got a bite going now on the red tip light. have to excuse the street lamp, but it does help me when I'm fishing. Saves having a headlight all the time. But I've literally just had that small bass and then the slightly bigger one, and my other rod started banging. I gave up on the fresh ragworm and that. I just not had time. I knew there'd be bass about, and as you've just seen that rod go, I could not grab my camera quick enough. When that bass hit, I made sure I hit that fish, and I literally had to run back and press record on the camera. Not as big as I thought it'd be. Oh, bite on the green one now. Here we go, here we go. I've only just put that one out. He's only just gone out. I'll leave it in case it is a biggie, but it did that before and then it bent the rod right round. So what I'm going to do, I'll bring you in a little bit closer. Let's see if they come back. It's nice to actually get a bite on camera. There we go, there we go. Oh, both going, both going. Bites on both, but it could be a lot of school bass. But those biggies are there, trust me. But obviously with a smaller bass, I don't really hit, the hooks are too big for them. And they normally just foul hook himself in the side of the gill. Come on, let's have a rod bender. We've got the net ready. Well, Mark grabbed it, thank you. So, big up Mark. I will put Mark's link in my channel in the description, so check Mark Williams Fishing out. But what an enjoyable bank holiday Friday out. Right guys, and I stopped recording, and if we come back, hopefully, we'll be reeling the fishing. Still getting a few knocks on the red tip right there. I've upped to grips on this one. Yeah, don't feel. It's probably small school bass. Yeah, picking a bait off. There's no weight there really to speak of. Saying that, I've got a massive slack liner. Oh yes, we have. We got a slightly bigger than a normal small school bass there. Let me just tighten the line down. I've got a massive slack line, so I haven't got a grip on the other one. I've got a rolling lead. So if that goes, we could possibly have. But these bass are coming on my place rig. Believe it or not, it seems to be doing the business. Bass is only literally lip hooked. Absolutely beautiful. It's really nice when you can get the hook straight out. No messing about. And have a little schoolie. There we go. Yeah, we've got a fish on that one. I think what I'll do, I'll move the camera a little bit, and while it's biting, actually I'll tell you what I will do. I'll get this rig off. Yeah, I think there's a fish on that one. I've got a rig already baited up, so I'm not wasting time. But I won't cast it out because the other lines come right down. So let's get that other rod straight in. I bet we've got another little school bass on there or something. I'll have a snag. It was coming then. There's nothing to be snagged on. Right, I'll let that ratchet go. And if anything's on there, hopefully it'll pull that out. Right, let's get this other one out. Hopefully I don't lose that gear. There's no snags out there. Well, there wasn't last time, so. Right, I'm gonna cast this one out. Let's see if we can get any more. This is a right bass fest tonight. I haven't recorded. Oh, he just fell straight off. I haven't recorded half of them, guys. Ow! And there's a hook up there. Very sharp, brand new hook. Yeah, I've not recorded half of them. I was hoping the bigger ones will start coming in. But they certainly take the hook in, that's for sure. But what I had a fish on earlier. I'm pretty sure it's a flounder. And it snagged me up. So I will be coming back early hours tomorrow morning. Cool, it's buried that hook in there. Let's get that one back to see if I can retrieve that rig. Another one. And see if there's a flounder on that rig. But that wind's picking up. That tide's absolutely ripping in. Waiting for that flounder. I've either lost one or there's a bass on there, I don't know, but hopefully I'll come down 5 o'clock tomorrow morning and I'll get that rig back. Let's get baited up, let's get back out there. I want a flounder. That is my goal tonight, is a flounder. Right, there's no need to come down at 5 o'clock in the morning. I've got my rig back with 2 bass on there. Got both my weights back and 2 fish. So there's bass. I've got to be careful because there's hooks everywhere. First bass, literally lip hooked. Oh, with a headache now. First bass, back. Then I've got to try and now sit and get the rigs untangled. But I still got one out there. I've just been getting absolutely smashed by bass. God, this one's really pelted the hook. Come on. But it's nice to get the gear back. Otherwise I would have come down here tomorrow morning and get my gear back. Well, I've got the shank of the hook. Just trying to turn the hook. But there we go, guys. Happy days. I'm going to get this one back. And I'm going to sit down and untangle all my gear, which I snagged on the way back and I felt it pick it up. So I'm going to get this bass off. Oh, it's only out. Hook's only out. Well, not as I expected, but a massive eel. Let me get this down, guys. Dirty, great big eel. Let me get a light on. Well, that's probably one of the biggest eels I've had at Poole Harbour. Oh, and he's just come off. Happy days, that saves me getting covered in slime. That is a huge, big green eel. The size of it, absolute monster. Let's come back a little bit. Look at the size of that. Absolute beauty. Right, 11 o'clock, we're on high water. Me and Mark's going to give it an hour of the runoff. Now Mark has caught, so you're going to have to watch his video to find out what Mark's caught. I've had countless school bass, literally. Saying that, I'm getting a bite there. Countless school bass. I just didn't want to film small bass too much. Dirty, great big snotty green eel. I'm still waiting for my flounder. Will it happen in the last hour till 12 o'clock? Don't know. but I'm certainly hoping it will do. About an hour and a half ago, that wind totally dropped out, and then the bite stopped. So it goes to show, rougher the better. So I got enough bait for another hour. I still got the same setup, the same rigs. Let's see if I can get a flounder out. That's the question. But it's been a good night. Always is when you go fishing, whether you catch or not. Even getting small fish, it still makes you grin. If it don't, you're lying. It's better than a blank. So I'm gonna persevere now. One more hour till 12 o'clock for that run out. And then let's see if we can get a flounder out on that. I hope I can. That is the plan. So I've had my bass. Now I just need to add that flounder. Don't care how big. All you can do is try. Right, that's the end of our session. It's 12 o'clock. I've had a few bites. Been sat down talking with Callum. Callum popped down just about to leave and sat there talking with Mark. It's been enjoyable. It's been a long session. That's where I like it. Fishing could have been better. That wind died off, so I'll have a forecast totally wrong. But it worked for the first couple of hours, and then that wind totally dropped off. Many thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoy it. Not the biggest of fish, but that's the way it is. But we tried. Check Mark's video out as well. See what Mark caught as well. I've not filmed anything Mark caught. Take care, guys. Laters.